Okay, so I'm literally having a marathon filming this content right now. Law 9. Win through your actions, never through argument. Winning argument creates resentment. And even when you win and you get that moment of winning, of that joy, it creates resentment in you, okay? So, don't argue when you don't need to. And there is a time and place for arguing. And later in the video, I'm going to tell you why there's a time and place, and when to know when that time and place is arrived, when you're there, when you've arrived there. Okay, so let's see. Words are a dime a dozen. Actions, demonstrations are much more powerful. So it's like telling someone, oh, I have a YouTube channel, and not showing them. If I were to just like, oh, that's you? Yeah, that's my YouTube channel on this topic. I'm an expert in it. 1% best in the world. I just started. Actually, you don't want to say that, because people don't think that you can become the best in the world in a short period of time. So that's when you need to not say that. Always say less than necessary. You need to know when to say it. If I want to say that I can make you the best in the world in the shortest period of time, the quickest possible time, the fastest way, yes, that's true. So no one can argue a demonstration. If you show it to them, if you demonstrate it, they can't argue with it. It's like, it's here. There it is. They can't argue with it at all, because it's right here. Anything you say, it doesn't. This is the proof. This is the proof. And I want to give you the proper perspective, because you need to give people the proper perspective to be able to win through your actions. They need to see you in the right frame, so to speak. And this is some deep stuff. I could charge thousands for this, literally. Some people probably do. If you're not showing them through the right frame, they can't see correctly. They can't see you in the right light if you don't show it to them. So there's a story about Michelangelo. He's an artist. He's a chiseler. He does art, best art in the world. There's a rich dude, has a statue built by someone else. The rich dude is standing under it. Rich dude, Michelangelo's standing under it. Rich dude is like, I don't like how his nose looks. It's too big. Okay? Michelangelo was like, you're right. Not offending the master. No, you're wrong. That's not going to work. You're right. I can fix it. Michelangelo knows what he's seeing. If I chop the nose down from down here, cut it down, it's going to throw the whole statue off. So he thinks in his head, rich man, come with me. However he talks, Takes the guy, the rich dude, sounding funny here on these sounds. Rich dude takes the guy. No, Michelangelo takes the guy up from the top, gives him a different perspective. Michelangelo grabs his chisel, makes a little bit of dust fly around, not changing anything, but making it appear as if he did. He gave him the right perspective. Now the rich man, yes, thank you. Take all this money, that's great. He fixed it. See, not much requirement on Michelangelo's end, except he knows to show them from the right perspective, okay? So that's just to prove that you can literally do nothing to change whatever it is in front of someone's eyes, but if you just move them, they see a different angle, they see a different perspective, a different view, and that will get them to change their mind. Is dead. I have have a list of my debts here. My debts and my investments that I will make in the future. I wanted them to list them for you so that you can see how I'm looking at this day. I owe your state $3,000. I'm working on paying that first. I pay that, I know how to start a business like I used to. That will give me more money to then get my GED. And once I have my GED, once I get my high school diploma from this school, I can then get my real estate license, which costs this amount. So I follow, because I think that with selling real estate, I'll be able to make the money back to pay them. So I follow this path, and then I want to pay this debt back, this debt back, this debt back. This is the, okay, and so on down. Now, my plan, fill this now. And now my plan to fulfill this is now I'm currently job seeking. I currently love my skills in various things. I practice writing down a list every day to stay on good habits. And that is my plan. And eventually, for doing this, this will lead to more money. And this will lead to more money. And that's just an overview. And that is my defense as to why I haven't paid them yet. And I also ask you after that, after you've seen that, if there's any free financial resources that I can get from the state to allow me to complete this action plan faster. Complete this action plan faster. So I have a debt sheet and I have an income plan map. Debt sheet and an income plan map. Oh, and just because I think right now I was just talking and it was recording and I was like, did I even say when to argue? Okay, so when to argue. Only argue to cover your tracks and distract. So arguing like, hey, that's not anything, blah, blah, blah. Looking at me, let's just argue right now. Distracts the person from what's over here. Okay, so, yeah. And I don't even remember since I've just been, filming for the past 2 hours straight. Did I already tell you to comment, subscribe, and get notified? Because, go ahead and do it. Because the 48 laws of power.